Well, hello everybody. I hope you guys are ready. We have some things to discuss. You know, if I'm pouring it early, it's going to be intense. Absolutely. I hope you have your favorite drink. I hope you have your favorite snacks. We have so much to talk about. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin Bies. I'm a certified personal trainer through ACE, a fitness nutrition specialist. I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, and Pruvit was the last company that I was a part of. And now I'm pissing people off on the internet with facts that they're too scared to face. And tonight, I have some, dare I say, inside information. Let me give you a little backstory. So Thursday, I filmed a video, and it's Cheryl Pike. And Cheryl Pike was talking about the K1 ketones, which I'm sure some of you have heard a little bit of a buzz about, maybe a little bit. And so I recorded that, had my thoughts. Well, this morning, I had so many people send me these screenshots that filled in all of the gaps, answered all the questions that I had. And so tonight, I'm going to be sharing all of that with you guys. I'm going to be showing the screenshots, and thank you to the individuals that sent it my way. I appreciate you guys so much. Obviously, this is a bonus stream. I don't normally go live on Saturday nights. I usually have a video on Monday, a live stream on Wednesday, and then another video, an edited video on Friday. But this is a special case. And why am I going live tonight? Well, because this goes live to new promoters on Tuesday, what I'm about to share with you guys tonight. So I wanted to get ahead of the launch, if you will, get the information out there. I'm hoping that you guys will like, comment, and share this out so people don't fall for this. I'm going to call it a scheme. In my opinion, this is a scheme, and we'll get to all of it. I didn't want to react to this after they launched. Tonight, I was sent yet again, earlier today, I was sent a video that Nick Martinez did earlier today. Shout out to that person. You know who you are. And we're going to react to that because I feel like it reveals the strategy behind why they are rolling this out, how they're going about doing it. And yeah, hopefully it should be a good time. I hope it is. I'm going to obviously pause, give my commentary, explain what I feel like he's actually saying, and I'm going to bring in the screenshots that really tell what's going on. At the very end, I'm going to tie this all up with a pretty little bow on my theory about what I think is really happening here, why this launch feels the way that it does. So, hang on tight. This is going to be a wild ride. We're going to look at obviously what's being said, what the comp plan is doing, and how all of it fits together. Oh, it's going to be a good time. Okay, first we have some things to celebrate. I feel like I missed. Beth, thank you so much. Okay, now listen. We're going to test this out. Last stream, I didn't have my audio fully set up, but hopefully this time I do. Beth upgraded to the Real Wellness Crew. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Beth. We're going to test it out. No silent shoulder smolder tonight, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Can y'all hear it? Welcome, Beth. Thank you so much for upgrading. I appreciate you. We have a member anniversary, the Aunt Mel, 20 months of this being in the CEO of Common Sense, free from drinking Pruvit for over 2 years. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being a member, and congrats to you for getting out of Pruvit 2 years ago. I know what that's like. And then we also have a super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Aunt Mel, for the Dr. Pepper party, which you know that we're going to have. Appreciate the super chat. I feel like I should play something. I don't know. What do I want to play? I don't know. I don't have anything offhand. I do need to get more sound effects for my stream deck, but one step at a time. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Okay, apparently some of the Pruvit Huns are buying thousands of dollars of the new ketones. Yes, and I have the receipts to show that. It's gonna be good. Okay, let's close this out. Let me make sure that I'm organized, ready to go. And we're going to play Nick Martinez's video from this morning. And y'all let me know what you think. If you have not already liked and subscribed, if you would do that, that would be amazing. And let's get into it.
What's happening, everybody? Nick Martinez, the Keto Dad here, and this morning we're going to talk a little bit about something that just came in, something that we've been doing behind the scenes. I've been a little quiet about it. You've probably heard it blowing up on some other people's social media, but we've been super intentional, and it just came in the mail. In fact, I have a couple boxes that I'm going to unbox live and see what's in them because we have...
Okay, all right. Now, the interesting part about this is that it is complete opposite of how Pruvit has built in the past. There was such emphasis on social media. You were taught to go live, which is interesting because he's going live. You're taught to create content on social media and use that to try to funnel people into groups or whatever system they have at the time. So it's really interesting hearing him say that, oh, I've been kind of quiet. I think what he's trying to do is just build some kind of anticipation and then flood the market with some kind of hype. So I don't know. I find that odd that they're going completely the opposite direction, according to Nick here, according to Nick. So yeah, I find that really interesting. You guys let me know what you think. Just don't play anything from the Prove It playlist. By the way, check out my playlists. I have a bunch linked in the video description and in all of the videos. If he's too loud, let me know and I can turn him down. Did I miss something? Stop yelling. All right, here we go.
Massive amount of ketones and samples that just arrived. But one thing that's exciting, I think there's more of this. These literally are my last two boxes that I've had personally to be testing this out, which is really, really exciting. So,
why did he freeze? What's happening?
As you're hopping on, type where you're watching from in the comments. If you want details on getting a trial pack, a sample pack, type the word sample in the comments, sample. We will hook you up with the details. We're gonna go through what this is, why it matters, how significant it is. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I also have these 3 boxes of ketones to go through and kind of have a conversation about. Now, one of the unique things about this launch of K1 is we're launching a whole new product, yet it's inside of a whole new business model. So,
did y'all hear that? A whole new product inside of a whole new business model. Now, could that be a binary comp plan? I think so. I'm going to show you the receipts shortly, but I find it really interesting. A whole new product inside a whole new business model. So he's basically telling us up front that this is not just a new flavor drop like we've seen in the past or a new product drop. This is structural. Whenever a company pairs a new product with a new business model, that definitely should raise some red flags. For sure. For sure, for sure. Wild.
Our focus, and the reason you haven't heard me talk about it a ton, is our focus right now is really...
I don't know why it keeps pausing like that. Sorry, guys.
Expanding the group of people that are out there that are impacting the world, that are making the world a better place, that are really one community at a time sharing the good news of ketones. So if you want details on joining our community right now, we are limiting like actual purchases, not just samples of K1 to our partners. If you want to learn more about partnering with us and having a side business, having an opportunity to build a community that you get royalties for and rewarded for, type the word partner. Type the word partner in the comments.
Now, I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said K1 ketones are limited to partners, aka promoters, aka distributors. We've seen this strategy from a lot of MLM companies that are just trying to, 1, get testimonials, 2, boost revenue, and 3, use the distributors that are making this, you know, the hype, if you will, around the new product or the new company present on social media. We've seen all of this before, which I find, I find it interesting. New comp plan, not just changes to a comp plan, new product, new comp plan, and they're only selling to distributors. And I think as we go through this, you're probably going to notice things that feel a little bit familiar. This gives me, or is giving me, the keto coaching program. Do y'all remember that from last summer or the summer prior? I don't remember. Maybe it was the fall. In the last couple years, Pruvit launched this keto coaching certification. It was almost $1,000, and it how do I word this? It enabled you, if you purchase the course, to call yourself a keto optimization coach, which is a joke of a title. But two, it also opened up different parts of the comp plan. It was right around the time that Michael Rutherford and the lawsuit was happening between him and Pruvit. And because he couldn't participate in the business model, he couldn't purchase the course, which means that he was missing out on commissions. I feel like the timing of that is quite interesting. Do I think Brian Underwood is petty enough to change the comp plan to prevent, Michael Rutherford from getting that percentage? Yes, Michael Rutherford, calm down. I'm not defending you. I still think you're something. Anyways, I find this to be very similar to that, and very similar to some of the other cash grabs that Pruvit has done, in my opinion, in the past. Yeah. Also, royalties. Really? Yeah. Sharing the good news of ketones. Holy Christian dog whistle. Catwoman. Indeed. Indeed. Join a community to, that cut off. Sorry, guys. Join a community to sell the same thing, as in like joining a company, but with the full risk of being a business owner. Right. Like rank. All a joke. They have no value. Indeed.
I'll hook you up with some information. And we're not open yet. You can't join us yet. Next week is when we officially launch to brand new partners.
Which is why we're here tonight. Because on Tuesday, and I hope you'll help me share the good word, if I may use his terminology, to get the word out on this video. Share it in your stories, tag me if you would like to, but what I am hoping to do is get this word out so that people that are in Pruvit don't feel pressured to buy one of these 3 packages that we'll talk about here shortly. That is my goal. Do not fall for this stuff, because in my opinion, it is a pay-to-play scheme.
But we're looking, Boss Babe and I are looking specifically for a few people, maybe 5 to 10, that are saying, hey, I want to help people. I want to earn extra money. I want to do what you do. And we're teaching people how to do it offline, right? For the last 5 years, it's been a very online. We're going to teach you how to be an influencer on social media. We're going to teach you how to post. We're going to teach you how to go live. And we're still going to do that if that's what you want. But we're actually looking for a group right now that wants to impact their close circle of friends, that wants...
The body language is giving Michael Rutherford. Impact, go out into the community. It's gross, dude. Oh, man. What about the keto life parties? People in Pruvit have been doing in-person events. This feels like, a few minutes ago, I was like, well, I feel like they're going a completely different direction. I think they're just trying to throw different terminology to the same strategies now that we're further into this video. Because I was doing in-person events here in Vegas. I was filling restaurants with people. So these in-person events have been happening. So he's trying to act like this is something different. But the more we watch, the more I'm like, this isn't anything different. It just is being called something else. Yeah. Oh, God, you saw a Pruvit car on the street? Ooh, I have the perfect sound effect for that. Hold, please. If it plays. Did it not play? It didn't play. Dang it. Okay, apparently I have some more work to do on my soundboard, but I will figure it out. Let's create ranks for us. We can start with sparkle unicorns. I love that. Thank you for the super chat, Monica. I appreciate you.
To teach them how to get healthy, how to feel better. And it's really powerful and really, really cool. So if you type the word partner, if you're watching the replay, type the word partner, I will hook you up with the details. And we'll talk.
I'm sorry you didn't hear it. It was that yuck trending sound from the woman that was eating. I think she was doing a food review. And she was like, yuck. I'll figure it out though. One step at a time. We have Careless Whisper working for new members. So one step at a time.
More about that. It's not for everyone, right? But it's for the people that are like, hey, I want more out of life. I want to be part of this community.
Oh, right. So if people don't want more out of life and they're not looking for a community, a monetized community, then it's not for them, right, Nick? God, you are embarrassing.
I want to have fun. I want to travel. And I'd love to earn extra income just by helping people around me. So there is lots of opportunity, and we're helping a lot of trying to do this with one hand. It's difficult.
Here's an interesting thought. You could prepare ahead of time, Nick. You could get a microphone. You could prepare ahead of time. You could have a tripod, have everything taken out ahead of time. I mean, what does that take? 3 minutes at the most? Weird, right? Be prepared.
A lot of people in the process. So, we're going to talk K1 this morning. We're going to talk about the sample packs that we have. We have a lot of variety out and for you to get. So if you don't have the link for the samples, type the word sample. You're in the UK. Hey, Sue, guess what? We ship ketones. We don't ship samples, but we ship our ketones from we have a warehouse in the UK. We actually ship to. And
do y'all remember when they launched in the UK and they couldn't sell, I think it was the Protones, which was the protein shake that has very small amounts of protein in them. They couldn't sell Protones. They could only sell the version without ketones in it. Do y'all remember that? Man, the Pruvit lore tonight is wild. Oh, yeah. These MLMers use social media like it's 2018. Yep. Kelsey is by far my least favorite hun. I get it.
Right now, we do not have very many partners in the UK and need to expand the footprint. It's one of our smaller countries in Europe, but probably one of the ones that has the most opportunity for somebody that says, hey, I want to help create this here. We're really right now 19,500 towns in the United States, and we want to have a partner in every single one that's sharing this with us. That's helping.
19,500. Did he say cities, or he said cities, right? Across the United States. That's interesting considering, according to the Herbalife press release, where they were announcing that they acquired Pruvit's assets from last spring, I believe it was last March 2025, there was only 19,000 distributors. So that's interesting. I don't know. That could be a coincidence, but we'll talk more about that here shortly.
Helping us get the word out. So let's talk K1 versus Nat.
Yes,
and
please.
If you want the link.
Is he too loud? Do I need to turn him down?
I literally have a very limited supply of K1. So you're going to want to type sample in the comments, and you're going to want to get yours ordered because I think one of these boxes has K1 and it will sell out quick because it's just one box, right? Usually for a new product launch like this, they go so fast. So
see, now Nick, you could have opened this ahead of time and people wouldn't have to hear the box opening, the paper that is super obnoxious. You could have made this look a lot more professional. I mean, I'm asking somebody in an MLM to be professional. I know how crazy that sounds.
Ooh, this is exciting. Here, check this out. Check this out. Oh yeah. All right.
I thought he said he only had one box.
Let's talk about what it is. So, what is Nat versus what is K1? K1, ketones have been around for 10 years. Pruvit started about 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago now. Ooh, got a lot of good stuff in here.
Nick, you ordered that like you don't know what's in the box?
And what are ketones? Ketones are a drink. You mix these up in ice and water. You drink it over 20 to 30 minutes, and it puts you in a state of ketosis, meaning it gives you ketones for fuel. What's up, Charlene? How are you?
It just puts ketones in your bloodstream. And when your body is done with that, it goes back to burning glucose.
How are you? Charlene just got her K1, didn't you?
Return them, Charlene. Get your money back.
So, put this in here. I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to be in a state of ketosis, meaning I have ketones for my brain, my muscles, and my heart.
The flex with them mixing it up. Can't.
All right, hang on. Here we go.
What?
Going into my system, I'm absorbing them. It's beta hydroxybutyrate.
Sodium beta hydroxybutyrate. That's important to distinguish because that's the cheapest form of beta hydroxybutyrate. There's also calcium, there's also potassium, and there's one more, magnesium, I believe. But, you know, sodium is the cheapest. So, in my opinion, that's probably why they use it. Where can you get those? If you're interested in beta hydroxybutyrate, you can get them from companies like Bulk Supplements. That's not an MLM. It's unflavored. You know exactly what it is, how much it is. Yeah.
This is the main event. Now, this, we just got, I know we sold out of this and we did not have white peach for a while. We only had a limited supply to begin with. This just came. It was delayed due to the massive ice storm that was in Dallas. It all ships out of Dallas, Texas, and Dallas shut down. Any Texans in here? Dallas literally shut down for like a week because of that ice storm. So excited to have this back.
I think it's weird that he is talking about things going on in Texas when he lives in Minnesota. Hey, Nick, any statement on what's going on in your state? No? Nothing? Just not going to address it? Not going to say anything? Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, God, I hate that.
If you want to try this flavor, type the word sample in the comments. Type the word sample and I will shoot you a private message with the link. You can grab this. It is available. White peach citrus is amazing. We also just got a lot of, look at this, Blue Ocean.
I'm going to give you guys a spoiler. It has nothing to do with this video, but the video that's coming out on Monday. Because you know that I love when MLMers tell on themselves, and oftentimes they do. So Monday's video is Cheryl Pike, where she's talking about the K1 ketones and this and that. Anyways, her story goes from, I was taking this, I lost 80 pounds in, I think she said 8 months or something like that when she first started. And then she goes into, oh, but I wasn't drinking them because I wanted to lose weight. I was drinking them because she was not kind to her family. And she was wanting basically hormone stabilization, if you will. And then there was one point where she said that drinking coffee and things of that nature was making her jittery, and I think I can't remember if she said anxious, but it was making her sick essentially. And then I'm listening to this and I'm like, wait, a cup of coffee has what, 85 to 95 milligrams of caffeine in it for an 8-ounce cup? And she's like, but these don't make me do that. And I'm like, that has more caffeine than a cup of coffee. That has the same amount of caffeine as a 12 to 16 ounce cup of coffee. So an 8-ounce cup of coffee was making you sick, but the ketones don't make you sick when they have more caffeine. Make that make sense. Anyways, I can't wait for you guys to see that on Monday. And it'll be available for members. They always get early access on Sundays or the day before a video drops, which is either Sunday or Thursday. So that will come out early. If you'd like to become a member, we'd love to have you. Normally, when it's not a bonus stream, I do a members only after party and we talk more about the video. And lately I've been answering some questions about nutrition and fitness and things like that. And it's been really cool. It's a smaller group. It's a lot of fun. We talk about food a lot and recipes, and it's cool. So if you'd like to become a member, would love to have you. I'm not doing a members only after party tonight because this is a bonus live stream, but typically I do. So, all right, let's get back to Nick, I guess.
And Ruby Rush, which are amazing. These are black label. They're super fun. You'll love them.
Super fun.
A little extra ketones, a little extra caffeine. It's kind of like our, I don't know, jacked version. It's awesome.
Jacked version. Okay. All right. Also, can we address that normally when a supplement from a supplement company launches, that they make it available to the customers first? People try it, and then maybe there's an opportunity for like an affiliate or something later on down the road. But here, in order to gain access to these, you have to become a distributor and Pruvit. You have to become a promoter. So that should tell you right there that the priority is recruitment and not customers. And again, I'll tie this all together in a bow and give you my theory on why I think this is happening at the end. So hang tight.
And this, let's I'm getting distracted by all the fun stuff that came in the mail today. I apologize.
Wow.
Linda, we have a warehouse in Canada, so we don't ship samples to Canada, but we do ship ketones to Canada. We ship all over. In fact, we do millions of dollars of ketones that are shipped to Canada every single month.
Did he say millions or billions? I mean, maybe in 2018, Nick. You have 19, not you, Pruvit has roughly 19,000 distributors as of last March. And you're going to get on here knowing that we can verify the revenue and the nosedive of revenue, the nosedive of distributors leaving the company. And you're going to get on here and say that you sell millions or billions of ketones to Canadians every month. Got it. Okay.
If you type ketones as a Canadian, I'll send you a link to the direct link, the website.
Shout out to the
We can't ship samples
Canadians.
across the border, but since we have a warehouse in Canada, we definitely have some options there for you. You got your white peach. How'd you like it, Renee? You love Ruby Rush? All right, let's talk K1. What's the difference?
Ruby Rush always had like this funk to it. It left the worst aftertaste I ever experienced. I don't know because I know that there's some people that are that used to be a part of Pruvit in the live chat, also in the replay. Ruby Rush left the worst aftertaste, and your breath was hot after.
So, this is the upgraded version of ketones. I'm actually talking to you on an iPhone 17.
Oh God, here we go.
This is not an iPhone 17. This would be like getting, let's say that you have the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 10. Pretty old iPhone.
Can you guys guess where he's going with this? If you guessed, he's probably going to compare it to like, Amazon or Apple. No. He's about to compare humans to upgrading from an iPhone 12 or 13 to a 17. Hey, Nick, people aren't iPhones. So it doesn't work like that.
Or I'll just say like iPhone 14. I had the iPhone 14. That was KetoNat. That's what this is. This is the iPhone, maybe the iPhone 18. It's a big upgrade, right? It's an upgrade to KetoNat. Now, KetoNat.
An upgrade in what way? Can we get the who, what, when, where, why, and how? Oh, wait, we have to drop, what was it? Partner in the comments to get any information. God, this is so ridiculous.
Has changed thousands of people's lives, maybe even a million plus people's lives. It's incredible. Maybe. I drink it every day.
Right.
This is like the rocket ship of ketones. So K1 is different in that it has more ketones, right? It's elevated amount of ketones, just like our Black Label product. But it also has a new blend of ketones, whereas this just has one ketone in it.
Before he gets into this, let me tell you what you can expect to see as far as terms that they're going to use to try and sound different. They're going to say tri-blend, time released, I've heard. They're going to, I think those are the two main ones. Tri-blend ketones, so 3 different types of ketones, and time released. I know Cheryl has talked about that. I'm sure other people are also going to be talking about that, but yeah. So be on the lookout, because what they're talking about is Pruvit, and they're not proving it.
Type of ketone, this has 3, called a tri-ketone blend. And it has a special ingredient called C5. Now, there's a scientific thing called the Krebs cycle.
A scientific thing called the Krebs cycle. Nick, please, I beg of you. Oh, hang on one second. Hey, Vin. Is Dad taking you?
No, his mom was picking me up.
Oh, okay. Do you have money?
Yeah.
How much money do you have?
$15.
Here. No, here. Take another 20 here. Please put it in your wallet. Okay? Please check in. What movie are you seeing? Oh, all right. Love you, dude. Parenting calls. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, the Krebs cycle. Please explain the Krebs cycle to us, Nick. Please do. I beg of you.
When your body processes energy through your mitochondria, it goes through the Krebs cycle. ATP is like basically utilized, created. And the interesting thing about C5, it hits at the end of that Krebs cycle. So the other two ketones hit in the beginning of the Krebs cycle, and the C5 hits at the end. So long story short, this is more efficiently used and it's longer use. So it basically gives you this, almost this rev up of energy. So if you've ever been tired, type sample and get your hands on this.
If you've ever been tired. Wow, that was so scientific. Or I'm going to use Erin's term from the last, it works. What is the name of that company? I don't know why I can't remember the name of the new company with the omegas, whatever. Starts with a K, doesn't it? Anyways, Erin said scientifical. Scientifical? Very scientifical of you. Also, thanks for that, Erin. Not this Erin, the misogynist Erin from that video.
Right? If you've ever been tired, type sample and get your hands on some K1. Every result has been, man, this hits me harder and it lasts longer. I love this. How do I get more? So we've had a select group of people over the last 2 months who have been testing K1, and the results are just out of this world.
Oh, really? The results? What kind of results? And how are you testing it? Oh, let me guess. The top distributors are testing it. So the promoters are the guinea pigs. I guarantee you it's not third party. I guarantee you it's not independent. It's not going to be peer reviewed. Also, what data is being reported? Are they self-reporting on, wow, I feel so much better. I have so much more energy and focus. I don't crash through the day. Are they self-reporting? Is there a placebo involved? No? Oh, okay. All right. Yikes.
Also, it has a different sweetener. It uses allulose, and everybody's loving the flavor of allulose.
This part. Wait, so Nat doesn't work, but you're still on here trying to sell Nat, but K1 works. Okay, we were just kidding about Keto Nat. We were just joking. Oh, but buy it, because it's still all right, you know, but it's the iPhone 14. But if you want the iPhone 17, you know. We're going to talk about a binary comp plan. Bear with me. We'll get there, I promise. Also, how did you control for variables? What was the criteria for your test subjects? They don't have any, Kate. You know, they never do.
Allulose, or the way that it sweetens, it doesn't have an aftertaste or anything like that. This also, if you've ever had ketones in the past and maybe they've given you some GI challenges that you haven't been able to overcome, most people overcome those and it's because of their gut and blah, blah, blah. But this has a lot less magnesium.
Did he just say blah, 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 blah?
Which, if somebody was having a challenge, it was usually that or the erythritol, and now that's been mitigated. So super exciting when it comes with that. Does it interfere with GLP-1 injections, Bobby? The interesting thing is that if anybody's doing GLP-1s, they should drink ketones.
What? Why? Oh, wait, I probably paused it too soon. Hold on.
It amplifies your health while taking that. The biggest challenge.
Oh, really? What specific areas of health does it amplify?
With GLP-1s is the muscle loss, and this preserves and protects. And all.
You know, do you know what else preserves and protects muscle if you're on a GLP-1 medication? Adequate protein intake and resistance training. Oh, he doesn't want you to know that. He wants you to think that the K1 ketones are the end-all be-all. And he's wrong. Because show me the studies on K1, since you're making the claims around K1, that they were tested on a demographic of people on GLP-1 medications over a long period of time that was independent, peer-reviewed, had a placebo, and there were actual lab tests before and after. You don't have that. No, they never do.
All the kind of scientists and doctors that we work with are like, man, if anybody is taking GLP-1s, they need ketones with them. Like this.
They don't. Maybe talk to your doctor about what supplements you should or should not be taking. If you are on a GLP-1 medication, that's the person that probably prescribed that to you. This is absurd.
There's a match made in heaven when you add this to it, because it helps to preserve and maintain muscle. You have, when will they make different keto cream? Nancy, right now we have the straight cream. There might be some new flavors coming out though. It isn't it also time released? I don't know, Charlene, what that means.
I'm pretty sure he was a pilot, so that's basically the same knowledge as a doctor, right? I can't. I feel like I have to pin this. Can I pin this from here? Oh man, I can't. But that is great. That's awesome.
But so new version. There's two flavors: berry and berry lemon. I would get them both. If you haven't typed sample in the comments, make sure you type sample. Go to the store and grab it. We also, of course, have the new white peach citrus available. Ooh, we
Wait, but I thought those were like iPhone 14s. Nobody wants that.
have blackberry pineapple available, which is really exciting. Let's see what else is in here. White peach citrus. We got lots of blue ocean in here. More white peach. Oh, Keto Boss Babe's favorite.
Keto Boss Babe. Nick, please tell me you're not referring to your wife as Keto Boss Babe. The jokes literally are writing themselves. As a hairstylist, I'm closer to a doctor than he is, and I'm not dumb enough to act like a medical professional.
Is the Keto Kick right here. We have samples of that. These are like a shot of ketones. Really good. They have nootropics in it. Really good for the brain. Let's see what is in this box, because
He definitely does not. He definitely does not.
I am
Oh my god.
curious. All right.
Also, I would just like to say I did not edit this video at all. He posted this publicly, and I'm reacting to it publicly. So, and if you get what I'm saying, you know why I'm saying that.
Uh-oh, am I backwards here? Oh man, look at this. This is all for Keto Boss Babe. Keto Boss Babe loves Keto Kick. So we literally bought.
Imagine calling your wife Keto Boss Babe. Keto Boss Babe loves the Keto Kick. What a joke. Oh man.
Tons of these. So we have plenty to sample right now, and plenty for you to get your hands on. So that is in there. Perfect. We're getting low on that. So if you're new to ketones, Lisa, I have samples of white peach, and it is available to anyone to order. What's up? If y'all have questions, ask the questions about ketones.
We don't have
At the end of the day, what are ketones? This is a fuel for you to use for your brain, your muscles, and your heart, right? Your brain, your heart, and your muscles. If you want to fuel those tissues with the best fuel source possible, give it ketones. 3 ways into ketosis. Diet, being strict. If you've been strict on the diet for the last probably 7 days, you're probably in a state of ketosis. I'm talking strict. If you haven't been, you went out for dinner last night, maybe you had a couple French fries, or maybe you had the bun, or maybe there was some sugar in the sauce on your steak. You might not be having ketones, right? That's okay. That's just how it is. Second way.
Please do not take nutrition advice from this individual. Please do not.
Into ketosis is through fasting. If you do extended fasting, intermittent fasting can get you there if your diet's really strict. But extending fasting will definitely get you to ketosis. So,
and extended fasting can be dangerous for many people. So you can't say this stuff, Nick.
that's two ways. The third way is to drink them. When you drink this, you're putting your body into that state. So, what is K1?
Wrong.
It's the new upgraded version. It is not currently available to customers right now. Our main focus is
Recruiting. Main focus is recruiting. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, let me adjust this. Hold on. I'm gonna have to cover my face a little bit. Oh, no, it's cut off. I have a questions about ketones. Nicky boy, what exactly is on them, the exact ingredients? Oh, proprietary? How transparent. Oh my God. Wait, can I fit this whole thing? Yeah, here we go. Let me move this down a bit. Sorry it's cut off, guys. This is wild.
developing new partners and getting into more towns, more cities, right? 19,500 cities in the United States, and we're in a fraction of them. Every city that has more than, let's say if a city had 300, 400 people in it, they need at least one rep, and you can do the math on that. If you're in a city of 50,000, we need probably 100 to 200 partners in that city.
And how many people were in Pruvit in 2018, 2019, 2020? Let's go all the way to, let's get crazy. Let's go all the way to 2025. How many distributors were in the company? Because I bet it looked more like this. Because 19,000, according to the Herbalife press release, where they talked about acquiring Pruvit's assets and Pruvit existing for, up to 2 years. I don't think it's increased since then. I think this is an attempt at that. I'll get into that shortly.
So we're looking for people to partner with to get the word out. Our distribution method of K1 is all about belly to belly, all about face to face.
People were doing, by the way, I hated the name Keto Life Parties. I think it sounded ridiculous. I still do. This is not a new strategy. They've been throwing these parties where you mix up ketones, you drink the ketones, you have somebody Zoom in or FaceTime in or whatever and give this presentation, and then you sell trials that you have available, or you sign people up for auto ship, or you sign people up as distributors. None of this is new.
So if you're like, hey, I know some people, maybe I could share this and work with you, type the word partner in the comments and I'll get you information on it.
Desperate, huh?
Type the word partner. And we're literally working, like the goal of this isn't to create social media influencers. We've worked with that. We can still teach you that if you want to learn social media. The goal of this is to partner with people in every town across America and beyond, Canada, UK. We are in like 17 countries in Europe, to partner with somebody in every town and just get the word out one person at a time, okay? And that's our method of sharing the information, sharing the education. We teach you how to share a video, how to share a webinar, how to share a Zoom to educate.
It is so weird how they all use the same mannerisms. I shouldn't say weird because, in my opinion, this is a commercial cult. They all talk the same. They all have this like hand in front of your face trying to command your audience's attention, and, this over exaggeration of like hand move. It's just, it's weird. I'm going to say it's weird. They all do it. Every single one of them from the stage. It's odd to me.
Educate the world on how to get healthy. Right now we have this educational series. It's called No Resolution, the anti-resolution campaign that's been going on. That's insane. What people
Wasn't he in Send Out Cards?
are learning in the
Ooh.
value that they're getting there is just really, really cool. So if you want to partner with us, type the word partner.
Wow.
You're waiting on your K1. Nathalie, that's awesome. That is.
Did he say Nathalie? Okay.
Awesome. If you're like, hey, Nick, I'm not interested in that, but I want to try the K1, type the word sample. Type the word sample. We are only offering K1 to new partners.
Distributors. Promoters.
Starting February 10th. I'm not sure when we'll open to customers, likely sometime in March, but until then, I have some extra that I got right here that you can grab and try yourself. Now this comes in caffeine and caffeine free. And again, K1 is just it's the rocket ship of ketones. It's the next iteration of KetoNat. It's like the upgraded iPhone of ketones. And it is super duper amazing. I'm trying to get one of these caffeine free boxes out here, but they are packed in like a puzzle.
Guys, it's super duper amazing. That alone should make you want to buy it, right? It's super duper amazing. The Krebs cycle, scientifical. Thanks, Erin, for that.
Like sardines. Hey, there we go. So caffeine free, caffeine. Kind of fun, huh? That's what it's like.
What's fun about that?
So, check them out. Vonda, we have two flavors. One is called Berry Berry. It's an Arctic berry. And the other is called Berry Lemon. It's like a strawberry lemonade. Very good. Awesome, Renee. I'm so excited. So excited. All right, y'all. When will they be on the Pruvit website? Andrea, right now, next week, February 10th.
February 10th, guys. That's when this is happening.
K1 is open to new partners. So anybody that joins us as a partner, our initial launch of this will be just new partners, just people that are joining us to help get the word out as we're looking to get into every single town in America. Phase 2, which will likely start in March sometime.
We're going to talk about the time frame.
Is going to be open to the world as far as just consumers go, so to be open to customers. So if you want it before then, type sample in the comments, type the word sample. You can try it, you can test it out. And if you want to partner with us, type partner. I'll get you the details for that so you can learn more about what it means to partner with us.
How many times do you think he's mentioned partner in this video? By the way, his video is only 19 minutes or so long. Let me know in the comments how many times you think he's said it. I'm going to guess at least 5 or 6.
And then if you're like, nope, I just want to drink it, I want to be a happy customer, raving fan customer, then awesome. Be ready for that sometime in early March. So we got a little window here before that's available. It's more just the supply and demand. We're trying to manufacture it as quickly as possible, and it is it's sold out in Canada. It's sold out in Europe. They're making more. That's in the U.S. We're almost sold out of the stock there. And it's being shipped, or it's being manufactured really, really fast. We're working on more this week. I think more just got shipped to the manufacturer or the distribution center, and now it's heading out to the other warehouses probably on Monday. So, if you guys have questions, ask your questions. This is an exciting time. I remember when we launched KetoNat, it was 2019. We upgraded that formulation.
Oh, tell us more about that. Because I'll tell you what that was like. I believe we were at the Palace in Louisville, Kentucky. And all of a sudden, I think it was Louisville. All of a sudden, they were launching a new naturally fermented ketones. Now, did anybody in the audience know what that meant? No. But we sure did repeat it. Oh, this is the only naturally fermented ketones in the world. Meanwhile, I think they were trying to get away from lawsuits and things that were happening with like Forever Green and some other companies. It's been a long time since I've looked at that timeline. But I very clearly remember them saying that it was keto nat. I remember some people being upset because they were like, were they naming this after Natalie what is her name? Kilborn? Kilborn. Uh, there were not everybody. There were people that were upset about it. So, yeah, it sounds like we're getting kind of a similar explanation. It's just upgraded ketones, guys. The Krebs cycle and, C5 and the end of the Krebs cycle. It's like a, iPhone 17 instead of a 14. Very scientific. That's sarcasm, by the way.
And this literally is the next iteration, and it's been a long time in coming. And this C5 ingredient is kind of the magic.
Why don't you let people see the label for longer? What is C5? See, I can't wait to be able to find the label so that I can actually look at all of this, because I haven't been able to find it because they're sneaky about where this information is. But I'd love to know what C5 is. I'd love to know if this is another proprietary blend, because I guarantee you it is.
The magical ingredient in here. It's what makes it special.
Exactly.
I'm really excited about it. Everybody's really excited about it, and you feel it, you know it. So it is exciting, and this is your opportunity. I didn't know if we were going to do trial packs, but I was able to get my hands on enough where we have a limited supply of samples. So if you want to try it, type sample, and we'll be sending it out. Super fun.
Super fun.
And I'm telling you, this is just the beginning, right? Just the beginning. So
true.
I'm going to sign off. I hope you all have an amazing day. If you guys need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Remember, keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it keto. We'll talk to you soon.
Keep it simple. Keep it what? Wait. Keep it simple. Keep it fun. Keep it keto. Yeah, I can't. All right. Let's get into the fun part, because now, what do I have here? Well, I have window capture. Give me a second so I can load it on up. I've got some screenshots. So, whoops, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Hang on. The first one let's talk about the time frame here. Okay, let me adjust this. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're gonna move this over so everything has its place. Perfect. Okay. So phase rollout begins January 31st, which we already saw. I've seen several promoters that have already gone live about this. Phase 1, February 1st through 9th. System loading phase, setting the stage, creating the buzz. New rewards plan loads into the new back office platform. Compensation plan upgrades are being loaded. Smart ships are being migrated. 3 for free points are being migrated. Smart ships, will not process February 1st through the 9th. It'll be held until February 10th. Phase 1A, February 2nd through February 9th. Partner packs and founders placement. Partners can purchase the K1 partner pack. We'll get into that in a second. Packs allow opt-in and earning in the new dual team system, aka binary comp plan. Founders placement happens during this window. Additional benefits shared via official communications. Phase 2, February 8th, which is tomorrow. System goes dark for cutover. Oh, system's loading, you guys. 24-hour cutover / porting window. No enrollments or purchases during this time. Why do I feel like this is going to be a hot mess? This 24 hours, which I love that for them. By the way, I say this in the video that's coming out on Monday, but did you know that they're using GoDaddy for their website? A company that, according to Nick, sells millions or billions worth of ketones to people in Canada every month. GoDaddy. Okay. No enrollments or purchases during this time. Phase 3, February 10th. This is the reason I'm doing this live stream tonight, to get ahead of this. GMR goes live, pre-launch opening. System reopens, K1 pre-launch opens to the world. Smart ships resume processing on the 10th. Okay, let me close that out. Someone make a shirt that says Nick Heart Krebs. Also this, like CMed. I need to adjust this, hold on. Like CMed. CMed, what was it? CMed 100, where it only works in repairing your DNA if you buy another product. Right. Maybe if you say it's exciting one more time, maybe your energy will be excited. Perhaps. Yep. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Melrose. Yeah. So that was at the Palace in Louisville, Kentucky. I want to say that was somewhere around 2018, but I could be wrong on my time frame. But yeah, you were there. I was there. A lot of people were there. Yeah, they're losing that domain. Their compensation plan sounds ridiculous, so confusing. Oh, just wait until we get into it. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is this one here. Let me make sure I'm clicking the right thing. 1 second. Yes. Okay. Let me adjust this. Hold, please. I know it's kind of small. Give me just a second to adjust. Okay. I think that's pretty good there. Let's lock that in place. Man, I am navigating this a lot better. I'm going to get better every time I stream with OBS. So thanks for being here. Thanks for bearing with me. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to the channel, if you would do that, that would be amazing. Okay, this is their comp plan. So Pruvit K1 partner, unlock earnings with DTS. And DTS stands for, give me just a second, dual team system, AKA binary comp plan. Yeah, they've got to rename it. It's kind of like how people call multi-level marketing, network marketing, same kind of concept here. They don't want to call it a binary because people could then research what a binary is. They want people to think that this is something brand new to them, so they give it a different name. Yeah, this is Pruvit's version of a binary comp plan. Okay. At the top it says, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to give you my thoughts. So it may be a little bit repetitive. I just want to make sure I'm thorough in covering this. Get started as a K1 partner. Join the ERA/2 movement. Become a partner by selecting a promoter pack. We'll talk about the packs and the prices here in a second. By selecting a promoter pack, your pack unlocks nodes. Now, what are nodes? Nodes are essentially positions in the binary comp plan, in the, two-sided structure, if you will, where you earn commission. So nodes are positions that you earn income off of, essentially. Your pack unlocks nodes, earning positions in DTS, dual team system, AKA binary comp plan. So here are the 3 packs. The first one is called the partner pack, and it unlocks 1 paid position in the binary. It is 250 qualifying volume points. And why choose it? Well, because it's a quick start for basics, according to this document. The dual partner pack unlocks 2 nodes, 2 paid positions within the binary comp plan. It is 500 QV points. Oh, and you double your earning paths, guys. Yeah, you're paying to earn commission off of positions in the new comp plan. Yep. The accelerator partner pack. Oh, guess what? Oh, it's recommended too. In case you can't read that right up there. It's recommended. And it unlocks 3 nodes, top, left, and right. Almost like a little pyramid, right? 1,000 QV, qualifying volume points. Oh, and why choose it? Because you maximize from day 1. Activate instantly. Earn faster. Then below it, it says activate and build your teams. And it has you. Activation, I would assume, is from buying one of these 3 packs that I just mentioned. We have not covered the prices yet, although I will. You have a left team and a right team. So they've turned it so it's horizontal, but really it's normally vertical. You have you, and then you have 2 legs. Binary comp plan. Okay. Activation. Oh, here's the definition of activation. Enroll 2 personal partners, one on the left, one on the right. So in order to activate, you have to recruit 2 people that also buy a pack, because that's the only way that you're going to get the K1 ketones and be able to participate in the new comp plan. Yep. Dual teams. Each node builds a left and right team. Grow volume, or QV, on both sides, to advance. QV drives everything from personal sales or team growth, no limits. Volume carries over, no flushing. Who wrote this? I just want to know who wrote it. Let me see some of your comments here. Nodes, like lymph nodes? Yeah, laying the thing sideways does not make it look like less of a pyramid. Agreed. Pay to play. Nailed it. Nick loves nodes. AKA pyramid scheme, in our opinion. Literally writes itself. Yeah, already screaming. I get it, Kat. Sorry, that straw on the cup is probably kind of annoying. Yeah, Kelsey Ray is going to lose it. Yep. Can't wait for her to try and explain this. That's going to be really fun. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's go down where it says climb the steps and cycles. That's on the bottom left where you see that ladder, if you will. Okay, and it says earn up to $2,000 per week per node. Now, this is what you're going to be seeing from a lot of them. They're going to be saying you could earn up to $2,000 per week in Pruvit. With our new comp plan, they're going to try and make it seem like it's the new comp plan and everybody is winning. Like we see from MLM people in general, when we know that not everybody is winning and not everybody is going to win in this. Okay. Earn up to $2,000 per week per node, per paid position. So remember, if you buy the first pack, you have 1 position where you earn commission. That rhymes, not intentional. If you buy the second pack, you have 2 positions. If you buy the accelerator partner pack, you have 3 positions. Okay? Keep that in mind. You have to progress through 5 steps per cycle. Each step is 1,000 QV on the left and 1,000 QV on the right. Okay? So that's an accelerator pack on each side that you have to have balanced. A full cycle is when you do all 5 steps of this ladder right here in 1 week. Step 1 is 200 in, I'm going to say volume. Step 2, another 300. Step 3, 400. Step 4, 500. Step 5, 600 in volume. When you hit all 5 of those steps within a week, that's how you get this $2,000 payout. So here's a simple example according to this graphic. With accelerator pack, just 5 packs left and 5 packs right equals 1 cycle. So 5 packs sold on the left side and 5 packs sold on the right side is how you earn that $2,000 in weekly payout or whatever. Think about the money being generated by people buying these accelerator partner packs. I haven't even told you how much they are. So they're paying $2,000, but this person bought an accelerator pack and then sold 10 of them essentially to other distributors in their downline. Okay, we'll do the math here in a second because some of you are much better at math than I am. Just bear with me. Okay, now let's go over to where it says achieve elite status. How? 1 full cycle or week for 5 straight weeks. Earn the elite expansion bonus. Unlocks 5% elite pool, which is their pro champ bonus is what this sounds like to me. Unlocks 5% elite pool. Expansion node, your 4th node fourth paid position that they're calling nodes, elite status in GMR for long-term royalties. I forgot what GMR is. Hold on, let me look at my notes. GMR, it'll come to me because I don't remember what it is. But DTS is dual team system. Trying to see if it has GMR anywhere. I don't remember what that is. Yeah, and also it is highly unlikely that this is going to happen. Yeah. Okay, Kat, I love where you're going with this. I've actually already looked into this because I thought, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Because I thought, well, maybe they're just, getting ahead and attempting to just roll out the same thing. However, Herbalife is not a binary comp plan. They're a unilevel, which are very different things. Unilevel, you kind of build wide. A binary is very different structurally. The payout is very different. The focus with a binary comp plan is recruiting and the distributors buying the products, which we know happens in a lot of comp plans, but it is really the focus in a binary comp plan. Because I thought the same thing as you. I was like, well, maybe they're just prepping to have Herbalife absorb, but that's not the case. I don't think that's the case. So is this doing away with the former comp plan? Yes. Yep. Yes. I know that's cut off. I apologize. So the plan resets every week. Yep. Probably something about growth and retention and also distributor numbers, right? Yeah, I agree. GMR, get me rich. Yeah. In 1 week. Yep. Why are they doing this? We're going to get there. Stick to the end and I'll give you my theory. Think about the debt people are going to go into. And they're going to, unfortunately, which is again why we're here today. So please like, comment, share this out, subscribe to the channel, help me get the word out so that people don't fall for this. We've seen this kind of pay to play or cash grab from Pruvit many, many times, all the way back to when they were selling hand sanitizer during the panini. Selling hand sanitizer when there was a shortage. The fueled by female ketones. The Tide pens that they were selling. The keto coaching courses that were almost $1,000. We have seen this kind of a pattern before. Yeah. No, I get it, Kat. I'm with you. But I did my research. Oh, yeah, this is screaming red flag. 100%. Yeah. Imagine being told you can't lock in if you don't buy a pack, which is exactly what they're telling their people, allegedly, that you have to buy one of these packs to participate in the new comp plan. Pay to play. Okay, so we covered the elite status. And then below that, why DTS GMR, your future, why DTS plus GMR equals your future fuel. Simple and duplicatable, help others start, build 2 teams, activate, earn, create speed and confidence. Builds community, momentum from DTS, aka their binary, leads to royalty riches in GMR. I can't remember what GMR is. It'll come to me. Aligned with K1 vision. Fuel your body with K1 ketones for clarity and energy while building a legacy business. See, but it's not their business, because if it were, they would have say in the new comp plan and the changes being made. They don't. Also, Nick, why didn't you guys record this Zoom? I would think that the replay would be really important to get out to the promoters, but y'all didn't record it, and I find that fascinating. Interesting. Okay, so that's the second one. Now we're going to talk about the different kits. So let me pull it up here. I'm going to have to adjust the setup here. Give me just a second. Where is this one? Okay, hold on. Cancel. Properties. There it is. Okay. This is the other one. Let me adjust this window capture to make it bigger. move me over. I know it's not perfect setup here, but we're going to roll with it. Okay, so these are the 3 kits. These are the prices of the 3 kits. The starter pack, which is the first one, $355.50. The dual pack, $671.50, and the accelerator pack, $12.64. Now, let's go back to what I was saying. You have to, was it to go elite? You had to sell 10 on one side and 10 on the other. 10 of these accelerator packs, the 1,264. So you have to buy your own. So you're spending 1,264 and then you're selling 10 on one side and 10 on the other. Or was it, let me just double check actually. Was it 5? I think it was 10 total. My apologies. 10 total. So that's 12K. Plus you've spent 1,264. This is before shipping and tax. And then you're going to get the 2,000. So some of you guys are much faster at math than I am. So I'll let you guys go to it. If you would like to do that, that would be amazing. But here's the thing. Under the options, the first one is 50 servings. So that's not even 2 full months. And it's $355. You save 10%, you get 250 QV, and you have 1 node or 1 position where you're earning commission on. The dual pack is 100 servings. You save 15%, it's 500 QV, and you get 2 nodes or 2 commissioned positions, if you will. And the third one, the most popular, guys, most popular. This is the recommended kit. 200 servings, you save 20%. It's 1,000 QV, and you get 3 paid positions, aka nodes. Right. Yeah. In this economy, yeah. Guaranteed minimum royalty. Thank you, Melrose. I appreciate you. Guaranteed minimum royalty. I could not remember what that was. I had it prepared ahead of time, and I just, yeah. Indeed. Yeah. Yep. So that is their plan. We talked about their time frame. Oops, let's go here. We talked about their time frame. We talked about what they are doing, how they're going about doing it, the kits, the prices. Now let me kind of explain some of this. This is Pruvit's version, if you will, of a binary comp plan. Now, you can think of it like this. Left and right, as I've already talked about, everything you earn is based on building volume on both sides of that split. That means that you have a left team and a right team. You only get paid when both sides grow. Your income depends less on selling product to real customers and more on placing people and product volume into 2 legs. It is a classic binary architecture. So when we were looking through the slides and it says unlock earnings with DTS, what that really means is unlock earnings by buying your way into a 2-legged recruitment system. And again, a node is basically an earning position inside the binary that you have bought in order to have that position. So think of it like 1 mini business seat inside the dual team system, or 1 slot where volume can accumulate and pay you. Each node is its own separate income track inside the binary. So I think it's also important to mention that a node is not a customer, it's not a product, it is an income position inside their comp plan. And the more nodes you have, the more income lanes you control. And how do you do that? By buying in on the big pack. Right. And again, a starter pack, the first kit, if you will, 1 node, the second kit, 2 nodes, the third kit, which is the most recommended or the most popular, you get 3 nodes. So the more you spend, the more nodes you buy. So in practical terms, starter packs give you the starter pack, gives you 1 income lane, dual pack gives you 2, accelerator pack gives you 3 income lanes. They're literally selling you more positions inside the binary right up front. Hey, babe. Okay. You look so pretty. Your hair looks great. Don't say where you're going though. Huh? It's cute. Okay. All right. Love you. Have fun. Okay, so this is critical because you're not just buying product, you are purchasing access to additional earning positions. And we've seen Pruvit do this in the past, specifically with our keto coaching course, where you had to buy the course in order to unlock other parts or increased bonuses and such because you purchased that course. If this were truly about wellness, there would be no reason to sell earning seats tied to product bundles. This is wild. My brain turned off when he said, a note is. I get it. Of course, the most expensive is the recommendation. Right. Right. Because that equals their revenue. Dear God, nothing is more complicated on earth than MLM comp plans. Listening to you explaining this is making me feel super dumb. You're not, Angela. And I think that they make them this way on purpose. I think they want people to feel uncomfortable asking questions so that they can redirect and say, oh, don't worry about it. Just go recruit 2 people. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's so messy. I agree. I'm glad you got out too. I'm glad you got out. Okay. So your top node is the primary position. Think of a pyramid. The top node is your position, is your primary position at the top of this. The left node is the second earning position placed on your left leg, and the right node is your third position placed on your right leg. So with the accelerator pack, you're basically seeding yourself into 3 places in the binary at once, which gives you more places to stack volume, more chances to hit cycles, and more opportunities to trigger payouts. This is why on those slides, it said that you can earn faster from day one because you're buying in on more positions, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's someone's job to make these. It is literally somebody's job to make these compensation plans. Okay, mac and cheese sounds amazing though. Okay. Hold on, let me get through the rest of my notes here. All right, so if you bought 3 nodes with the highest kit, that's what I'm going to call it. In theory, you could earn up to $2,000 per node per week, but only if both sides of your team are constantly producing volume. This is why recruiting is the focus. If you don't bring in people on both sides, your node makes nothing. If one side slows down, your income stops. This is something that I'm sure the Pruvit people have no idea how hard it is to balance a binary comp plan. They have no idea. They have no idea. This is going to make it sound so easy to many of them, unfortunately, because they're going to say, just recruit one person, just, buy the big kit, and then just recruit one person over here and one person over there and have them buy the big kit, and so on and so forth. That's going to be how they simplify this for people. And people are going to believe it. They're going to think that the $2,000 a week per node is easily doable, and it's not. It's not a salary. It's a best case scenario that depends on constant buying or recruiting pressure. And remember, with 3 nodes, you're now responsible for feeding 3 separate earning positions with left and right volume. Everything has to be balanced. So when they say activate instantly, earn faster, what they're really meaning is spend more now so that you can chase cycles across more legs later. It is a classic, in my opinion, pay to play that we are seeing in real time. I hate it. It's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing this with us, though. It's important to share this stuff. It's really important. Hey, I hope your new job training went well. Simplifying to make something more complicated. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there, in case that was loud on your end. Okay. This is so wild. I don't think that this has anything to do with customers. I think they want people buying these packs to unlock the nodes before the product is even publicly available to boost revenue. I think K1 is the ticket into this binary system. I think that they are allegedly requiring people to buy, or they're saying it that way. In order to participate in the new comp plan, you have to buy one of these kits. I think the drink is secondary. I think the nodes are the entire point. So just to kind of summarize this before I move on to my final thoughts, DTS is a binary plan that Pruvit is attempting to rebrand. Nodes are income seats inside that binary. QV is the product volume that must flow through both sides, both legs, every week for you to even get paid. And the $2,000 promise only happens if you or your recruits keep feeding both sides with product purchases every single week. It's not a revolutionary opportunity. Again, I feel like this is a pay-to-play recruitment machine dressed up as wellness, you know? So, because if this were truly about health, you would not need to buy 3 earning positions just to get started. Man, this has been a wild time. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Let's talk about my final thoughts and putting all the pieces together to hopefully make some of this make sense. Because I know this is a lot and comp plans are really difficult for people to understand. And just like we said earlier, they do that on purpose. But I do want to connect everything that we watched, that we saw here tonight, because I think this is the most important part. This is not, in my opinion, about individual promoters. This is about the company. This is about revenue for the company. When Herbalife acquired Pruvit last year, the press release, and I've said this a few times on this stream, stated that Pruvit had about 19,000 active distributors. Now, for a global MLM, that is not a large network. And based on what we've seen since then, leadership departures, legal issues, shrinking social media presence, and declining momentum, it's very likely that number has decreased and not increased. So if you're Herbalife, that's a problem. At the same time, the acquisition included a contingent payment, because go look at the press release, of up to $25 million based on Pruvit's post-acquisition performance. That means there's real corporate money on the line tied to revenue, growth, engagement, and optics, not just community or mission. Now, look at everything we talked about tonight through that very same lens. You roll out a brand new rewards plan that requires people to buy partner packs in order to participate. You keep access to K1 behind becoming a promoter. You sell larger packs so people can unlock more nodes inside a binary system. And then on February 10th, you open the doors only to new promoters. From a corporate standpoint, this timing unfortunately makes sense. What I'm going to call the scheme makes sense. That's not a compliment, Brian. Chill out. Every existing distributor feels pressure, unfortunately, and is going to feel pressure to buy a pack to stay relevant in the new system, to participate in the new system, which is going to create an immediate spike in revenue. Then every new person who wants early access to K1 has to sign up as a promoter, which creates an immediate boost in promoter numbers. So when people ask, why is this launch structured this way? In my opinion, I think that's why. In my opinion, this rollout has very little to do with helping individual promoters win. It has everything to do with making the company look healthier on paper, moving as much product as possible through the network and positioning Pruvit to hit the performance benchmarks that could unlock that $5 to $25 million contingent payout. The incentives here are not aligned with customers. They're not aligned with average promoters. They are aligned with corporate. That is why this feels less like a wellness launch and more like a financial strategy wrapped in community language. So here's what I think we should do. If you're a current Pruvit promoter, do not feel obligated to buy into this system. Do not feel pressured to become a promoter just to access a drink. And please do not hand over your health decisions to unqualified influencers on the internet who are financially incentivized to sell you something. If you want to try K1, I guess do it to it or whatever. I mean, it's obviously your choice, but you don't owe this company your money, your time, or your trust just to participate in a new rewards plan. Ask questions, slow down, talk to somebody outside of Pruvit and ask if this makes sense. And remember that slick slides like what we saw, buzzwords and hype that doesn't mean that this is safe. That doesn't mean that it's scientific, and it doesn't mean that they have integrity, because I don't think that they do. That's just my opinion. You deserve clarity. You deserve to not be pressured into making decisions. I appreciate you guys being here. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It is really important, especially if you think Pruvit is out of their mind, because I think they are. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.